guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Kerry's Kitchen. Today I am going to be showing you guys how to make the most good looking mince pies you'll ever see. I'm going to do it with a little bit of a twist because I'm not making individual mince pies. I am making one big mince pie in a dish like this. So I am going to be cheating slightly today because I am not making my own mincemeat. Instead, I have got this one. This is the Tesco Finest Ruby Port mincemeat, and it is just really good. There's absolutely no shame in cheating over Christmas time, especially when you're hosting. You have so many things to prep. So if you can save time and give yourself a bit of a break, then cheat away, I say. We're going to be making the rest though from scratch, so let's get cooking. Right, so what we're going to start off by making is the pastry. What you're going to need is 225 grams of plain flour. You're going to need 125 grams of butter and 1 egg. So what you want to do is you just want to add it all into your food processor. This food processor really is not fancy. I got it from Aldi about 3 years ago and it was £40. So if you want to make this investment, if not, what you can do is just get a mixing bowl, add all these ingredients into a mixing bowl and mix it through with your fingers. This way it's just a lot quicker and a lot less messy as well. Right, so you want to start off by whizzing these two up together before you add in your egg. So you want to whiz these two up until they resemble like breadcrumbs, and then you want to whisk up your egg and add it to this mixture with maybe a teaspoon of water too. Right, so then you want to add your egg and water mixture into here and give it another good whiz around. Can you see it all coming together? It's like a big ball. Mix for a little bit longer and then you're done. Perfect. So then what you want to do, I don't have any cling film, so I'm going to use one of these little sandwich bags. You want to put this mixture into some cling film or a sandwich bag and just pop it into the fridge for half an hour to kind of set a little bit. Right, next up we're going to be making the mince pies topping. So what you're going to need is 125 grams of butter, 50 grams of caster sugar and 175 grams of plain flour. Again, we're going to be mixing it up all in our food processor. Right, so what you want to do again with this is to get your cling film or a little bag like I do, pop it inside, make a little ball and pop it into your fridge again. The great thing about this recipe is that you can make the pastry bit and this topping the day before and then construct your mince pie the next day, or you can even make it in advance, freeze it, so you don't have to worry about doing all this prep just before Christmas. Right, so the next step is to roll out your pastry, so just make sure you've got a nice clean countertop before you start. Right, so here's my pastry from the fridge. It's been in there for half an hour now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some flour, pop it down on my worktop, and then I'm going to roll it out with my rolling pin. Those of you who are thinking that, why don't I just buy my own pastry? You can make this dish even easier for yourselves if you want to do that. But I really love baking, so I wanted to make it myself. Hopefully, you'll look like me once you've finished rolling. I'll tell you my secret for making it square. You see all these edges where they're a bit kind of wobbly? What you just do is you lift up the edges where they're wobbly and just fold it in like that. And then you roll over it again, and that's going to give you a really nice square finish. Right, so before you lift this up and pop it into your dish, you just want to get a little like cloth or something. I have got some kitchen towel, and you want to put some butter on it, and then you want to go ahead and grease up your dish. Okay, so the easiest way I find to lift this off your worktop is by getting this little spatula and just going around and lifting it up really, really gently. Once you've done that, lift it off your worktop really gently and place it into your dish. Then just want to go around and kind of bring your pastry up the side of the dish and squash it to the side. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop this into my preheated oven. I preheated it to 180 degrees because I've got a fan oven. I'm going to pop it in there for 20 minutes to let this kind of bake before I add in my mincemeat. Right, so while that's cooking in the oven, I have got my other little mixture that I made earlier out. This is going to be my little like pastry toppers, and I have got these really cute little cookie cutters. So I'm going to roll this out and then cut them into loads of these different shapes, and this is what I'm going to place on the top of my mince pie. Right, so what you want to do is just let this cool for a few minutes, and then you're going to start adding your mincemeat mix. And then once you have done that, you're going to pop the stars in different shapes all on the top. As you can see, my edges are not beautifully looking. So what I'm gonna do is I will kind of hide them by using these different shapes, but I'll show you what I mean when I start constructing it. You just wanna kind of randomly lay your shapes on. Right, so lastly, I'm gonna just go around the edges with a knife to tidy it all up, and then I'm gonna pop this back into the oven for about 20 minutes, or until your shapes at the top have gone a little bit golden brown. Oh my goodness, that looks absolutely incredible, and it smells, it just smells like Christmas. I'm off to go and have a cup of tea and a slice of mince pie. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!